YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Crypto J coming at you with another J Talks Crypto. If you're brand new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. I do my best each and every day to give you guys the top picks in cryptocurrency. And guys, I'm on a mission to hit 100,000. Can't do it without you. Hit that subscribe button. We're gonna talk about some Bitcoin today, but I gotta let you know too, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a homie, Crypto J. And at the end of the day, you got to do your research on all this stuff and never buy things off the internet. That's dumb. Buying things off of that YouTubers talk about is really dumb without doing your own research. You got to do your own research, guys, because you're an adult now and you have to make your decisions like an adult. So as you guys can see, the total market cap coming in at a 3.39 and starting to pump, right? Bitcoin Fear Green Index pumping all the way up to 74. And as you guys could see, the altcoin season is loading, supposedly, possibly, at a 31 out of 100, and some people are wondering, have we already seen a top to the cycle? Is this a double top? It's a possibility. We can't deny that possibility that this could be a possible double top, but as you guys saw in my last video, I just don't think that that's the case for a lot of reasons. One, we haven't had a clear blow off top in my opinion yet. It's just kind of been Bitcoin business as usual if you believe in the stock to flow chart. But if you don't believe in that, then you don't believe that we can see a breakout. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I don't know. But as you guys could see, we got a nice cup and handle playing on the all time. We have this bull flag playing on the all time. And these is a lot of bullish indicators, right? You can see this cup and handle played out right here and it exploded up just like it's playing out right here, and it could explode up. And then you see this bull flag. It creates a flagpole, and it creates a flag, and it exploded up. And then now it's creating a flagpole, and it's creating a flag, and it might explode up. So when you combine these two, it's like a high probability that there could be a big run up. And it would be like a parabolic run. It wouldn't be like a little bitty pump. It would be like a big, huge pump. Like, kind of like how this bull flag broke out into a big, huge pump. And like how this cup and handle broke out into a big, huge pump. So I don't know. I don't know that that will happen though. Anything could happen, guys. As you guys can see, 88% of people, 81, 82, I'm sorry, horrible numbers today. 82% of people bullish on Bitcoin today, and 18% of people are not so bullish on it, right? As you guys can see, they're talking about El Salvador, and they're talking about a whole bunch of stuff. People are scared, and they're starting to feel scared, which is good. I want these guys to feel a little more scared though, to be honest with you guys, because I just feel like we're just a little high on the fear greed index. It's the only thing that has me thinking like maybe the market needs to see a little short-term sell-off here. But again, I wouldn't think that that would mean double top. I would just think that that means these fools are too greedy, because as you guys can see, these guys are getting real greedy right now. 74, right? You guys could see though, maybe we're creating another bull flag, right? Just like we created a bull flag right here. We're in the neutral. We consolidated right here, and then it kind of exploded up. That could be a possibility. Or it could be a possibility that we start doing some of this. Boom, 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 boom. All across, you know what I'm saying? All the way until August. Like last time. It was dirty and it was nasty and it took a long time. And some of you would have never survived that because you have a microwave mentality. But right now, in my opinion, I'm still long on this cycle, as you guys can see, right? If you go to Bitcoin and then you go to the logarithmic chart, right? We've been talking about this on the channel, guys. And again, I just go off of the history of Bitcoin, and anything could happen, right? Because you could see every cycle has a big run up and a blow off top. Like this cycle, it had it had some consolidation over the months, and it did have times where it corrected down really hard, and everybody was crying and complaining. But then it shot up, and then it consolidated, and a bunch of criers and complainers and butters, and then boom, shot up, right? And then we go through this period, right? This Bitcoin crash. They always say, Bitcoin is crashing. That's what they always say. It's crashing, right? So you can see we shot up, and then it was crashing, and then we shot up, and then it was crashing, and it was shot up, and it was crashing. And these guys only like to buy up here. They don't like to buy when it's crashing, because who would want to buy it when it's crashing, right? But here we are, close to the top again, and now these guys are euphoric again. And so again, people want to know, have we seen a top, or again, do we still have some more time in this cycle? It's probably the number one thing that I've been asked. So again, I can't tell you guys for sure either way, but I could tell you that I just gave you a lot of things that you could take and use right there. And in my last video too, I told you guys about some indicators also that we had that was indicating that possibly it's a top, but possibly it's not a top. And I don't think it is a top, but that's just my opinion. And my opinion means nothing because I'm not a financial advisor. But as you guys can see, let's talk about Toshi, because some people would say Toshi has no interest right now, even though it's trending as number 20 on CoinMarket or on Dex Tools. And as a matter of fact, earlier today, it was trending number 1. And some people would say that this project is a poo-poo scam and it's going to zero. And I would say, we will see, my friend. We will see. Because Toshi Coin, in my opinion, has shown a ton of interest, right? Our holder count is now over 600,000, guys. We've been following this since it was at a 10 million market cap. We watched this thing go to like a 600 million. And now, guys, we ain't even that far off from an all-time high. And some of these people, guys, they're still crying. I don't understand it. I don't understand it, right? I don't understand how they think. But at the same time, they don't understand how I think either. So that's okay. And as you guys could see, this chart's not saying much because it's looking nasty. It's looking wrong. Let's see if we can get a better view on it. What the? Okay, we got to refresh the page, guys, because the page is wrong. But again, I'm long on Toshi, guys. I already told you guys that. I told you guys that I'm looking for a cheaper price on Toshi all 2025. Because usually, and this is just usually, it's not all the time, but usually we have a pretty good Q4. Oh, look at this possible break up. Is Toshi going to start making a retracement on the 1 day? Or is it not having enough volume, right? So you guys could see here, it is showing some promise, in my opinion. We have not broken down off this trend, which is what I've said. But at the same time, we are seeing some volatility today. So we do have to take that into consideration, that it's always a possibility, right? We talk about possibilities and probabilities, right? It's always a possibility that we break down. And why is this chart looking so crazy today? 1 month looking solid. Look at that 1 month. 1 month has you wondering, right? Doesn't this little 1 month chart make you kind of wonder? And the fact that we're at number 20 right now kind of makes me wonder. Can Toshi Coin go on and rip up to new all-time highs? Are we going to not have a very long time to acquire Toshi Coin before it's at a new all-time high? Or is Toshi Coin going to go to zero? Nobody knows, right? Nobody knows. Maybe if you're sitting on some of these little short-term intervals, you could think that the market is going to crash. Wouldn't you think that? If you were just like trading on like smaller intervals like the 4. By the way, the 4 looks bearish, guys. This is a nasty trend. We have right here a shoulder, head, shoulder. And we do have to be paying attention to the fact that we could see a possible retest of 300 or a possible retest of 288. And if that happens, they're going to be crying. And I'm going to be buying. And, but I don't know about you guys. I'm not telling you guys what to do with your money. You can do whatever you want with your money, man. Whatever you want to do. As a matter of fact, we actually talked about the fact that, you know, Bitcoin greed was so high. You know, some of you guys are in massive profit. You know, you can do whatever you want. Not telling you to sell. Not telling you not to sell. I'm telling you to be an adult and to be responsible and stop gambling. But at the same time, guys, you're in meme coins and you're gambling. So just understand that. Do not be over leveraged. Do not be spending money that you can't afford to lose. We talk about it all the time. Also, guys, check the contracts, man. Can't express that enough, because I already told you guys there's going to be a lot of scams out there, and I've had people get mad at me for talking about projects and stuff like that, and then those projects went to the zero, and I just feel bad for those people because one, they never came back to apologize and say, wow, you tried to tell me, thank you for that, but also because they lost money, and that's always a sad time, guys, to lose money, especially a lot of them couldn't afford to lose that money. They were just over leveraged. So I don't want that to be you guys. I want you guys to check the contracts. I want you guys to not be over leveraged so that you're not emotional on these Bitcoin dips, because guess what, guys? Bitcoin dips sometimes, right? This guy talking about the possibility that we see a retest of 100,000. Who was talking about the possibility of a retest of 100,000? That was me just the other day, like 2 days ago. And that's because, again, the fear greed index is so high right now, and these guys are so greedy. It's making me a little fearful, right? But at the same time, I'm long on this space. I don't think that we've reached the top on Bitcoin. I don't see a blow off top. So I expect that we possibly could see a pump on Thursday, like I said in my last video. But if we see a dump down, then I would be paying attention to where the price is going to be on Sunday, which could be around $100,000 Bitcoin. And if that happens, some people will be crying and they will be complaining, and I will be celebrating because that would be a blessing in my life. But some of us are different, guys. Some of us are long on this space. Some of us are here today, and we do not plan to be here very long because we do not really have great conviction in this space. And if that's you, then just understand that that's you, and that you should have a strategy on getting the heck up out of here. But if you're long on this space, if you're one of these Bitcoin's maxis like Michael Saylor is buying like a lot of Bitcoin. A lot of big rich people right now are buying a lot of Bitcoin. And what do we know when the price gets volatile like this at a very key level of resistance, especially when they start manipulating it like this, is that they're seeing signs of demand and they are usually accumulating. They're placing big buy orders. Look at this guy just 14 hours ago. BlackRock keeps stacking Satoshis. Am I surprised? No, I'm not, because they'll dump on you and then you'll sell it and then they'll buy your dumped coins and then you'll buy it back at the top and you'll keep buying it back at the top because you listen to the other guy and you don't even follow me. But as you guys could see, a lot of these people are, bullish on Bitcoin. Some people thinking Bitcoin down again, shaking my head. Oh, so emotional. What an emotional time, guys. Are you emotional right now? I'm not emotional. I just see this as an opportunity, right? I was already planning on a recovery in June, July. So if this thing drops down, will I be devastated or will I be actually happy? I'll actually be happy, guys. I actually like when Bitcoin gets cheaper. I know that sounds really dumb to people and you guys don't understand why I actually like when the price gets cheaper when everybody else is crying about it. But again, it kind of goes back to this, right? When the market is crashing, like imagine if you just buy every time the market was crashing, right? Or every time everybody just thought the market was crashing, right? You would be in profit. But a lot of you guys bought up here, you sold down here, and you bought up here, and you sold down here, and you bought up here, and you sold down here, and you bought up here, and you sell, and you buy, and then you sell. And now you're trying to play catch up. And this is what 98% of traders do. And they fail, and they don't make money. And I don't want that to be you guys. Especially in this space, it's very, 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 very necessary that you're checking contracts, guys. That is one way to get liquidated before a bull cycle. If Bitcoin wants to break out and you're stocking up on poo-poo coins and you're not checking the contract and you get liquidated, just know that you did not do your due diligence, right? Going on YouTube and listening to what a YouTuber has to say about a coin is not doing your due diligence. You should be checking these contracts and you should know how to do it. And if you don't know how to do that, then again, why aren't you subscribed to my channel? The whole point of my channel is to teach you how to not rely on these YouTubers. I'm telling you guys, they do not know anything. It's very sad. I don't even think Michael Saylor knows how to check any of these smart contracts at all. And that guy's always talking about Bitcoin. He is literally the face of Bitcoin. And sometimes he'll talk about Ethereum, but does he know what a smart contract is? No. Does he know how to buy any of these tokens? I doubt it. He probably knows what Coinbase is because he talks about it. But at the same time, do I think that he would know how to buy some of these smaller market cap coins? I don't. And I don't think that he's a good representative of our space. But he has a lot of money. So they give him credibility, right? But people want to know, is Bitcoin going to see a break? Or is Bitcoin going to drop down? Again, we usually do not see price action happen on a Tuesday, and that's what I've been telling you guys. I'm sticking with that, guys. I'm sticking with the fact that we could possibly have a bull flag here and that we could possibly break up on Thursday. That's just my prediction, guys. That can easily not happen at all, and we can go right back down. But again, for the people that are asking me what I predict that we can bounce up. And then if we don't bounce up, I predict that we drop down to 100K and hopefully start developing some new healthier levels of support, because actually dropping down is good because we develop new levels of support, and that's good. When people see that Bitcoin can drop down to 100K, if that's the case, if that happens, and then if it bounces off, that can be very good because it's showing confidence in the market around that 100K level, which is a very key level, right? So again, I think that Bitcoin is business as usual right now, and I'm not very concerned about it. Um, but again, I know a lot of people are going to be concerned. And is it a possible top? Possibly, right? Possible double top. We've seen a double top happen before, right? Look, double top right here, and it's sent down, right? But at the same time, guys, we just have a lot of stuff that's different right now. We have not seen a clear blow off top again on that logarithmic chart. So I'm paying attention to this stuff, guys. I'm watching it every single day. If you want to watch it with me, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification. Some would say I'm very good at this, and some would say I'm an idiot. But either way, guys, your funds are up to you. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm not telling you what to buy. As a matter of fact, I already told you, don't buy anything you see on my channel. So again, guys, go out there, go make educated decisions, and do your research. I'll catch you next video. Peace.